reshaping of Asia's financial infrastructure. Gold crossed $5,000 an ounce in the past week. Tokenized gold has tripled its market capitalization to 5.3 billion in the past 12 months. Central banks now hold more gold than the US Treasuries for the first time in nearly 3 decades. These are not disconnected data points, these are symptoms of something deeper, a fundamental recalibration of the trust in the global financial system. Trust in the geopolitical and financial systems is fracturing, driving a significant shift away from the paper assets towards physical ownership. This erosion of confidence is reshaping how both central banks and individual investors think about asset ownership, control, and counterparty risk. And here is what makes this particular moment particularly interesting. The world of cryptocurrency and gold, which have previously diverged, are now converging through tokenization. And nowhere is the convergence more visible than in Asia's financial markets. Let's talk about the trust fracture, from sanctions to the gold wars. The freezing of Russia's foreign reserves in 2022 was a watershed moment. By immobilizing more than 300 billion in Russian assets, Western sanctions sent an unambiguous message to the central banks worldwide. Dollar-denominated assets carry political risk. The response has been a sustained shift towards gold as a neutral, non-sovereign store of value. Since 2022, central banks have purchased over 1,000 tons of gold annually, roughly twice the decade-long average. The World Gold Council's 2025 survey reveals unprecedented consensus. 95% of central bank respondents expect continued global accumulation, with 43% planning to boost their own holdings also. Zero respondents anticipated any decline. Their geographic concentration also tells a story. Emerging market central banks from China to Poland to India and Turkey are leading the charge. China has decreased its treasury holdings from $1.3 trillion to $765 billion since 2011, while simultaneously strengthening its gold reserves. Poland added 95 tons through November 2025 alone. These are not tactical trades, these are strategic repositioning efforts. It can be described as capital migrating from yield at any cost to resilience at all costs. When the store of value function outranks the means of payment function, gold's appeal rises. It is liquid outside any single sovereign, immune to sanctions, and carries zero counterparty risk. Into this environment of trust fracture comes the tokenized gold, converting physical bullion into digital tokens on blockchain. The proposition out here is straightforward: fractional ownership, 24/7 liquidity, and programmable settlement, all backed by physical metal sitting in vaults. Tether, the largest stablecoin provider, has become one of the biggest holders of gold at 140 tons, worth 24 billion, backing its token.